Hello everyone, this is going to be the second Deluxe pack deck, and it's going to be the strongest setup deck currently in TCG Pocket, Giratina EX, and Darkrai EX deck. This deck has been one of the top tier deck ever since both Giratina EX and Darkrai EX card was released. Here's the core strategy. The best start is with a Giratina EX. If you manage to get 2 Giratina, always stack the bench one first. You want to use the active one as a tank. You're only using a dark energy, so focus attaching the energy on Darkrai to use its ability Nightmare Aura. You're only running an EX Pokemon, so the Oricorio is the big threat. However, you have a Darkrai EX and a Rocky Helmet to counter the Oricorio. You will need 2 to 3 turns to set up both Pokemon. Once it's ready, start attacking to finish the game. Chaotic Impact does 130, pair it with a Nightmare Aura, that's total of 150, which can knock out most of the Pokemon in TCG Pocket. Here's where you can find these cards for the deck before. As I mentioned before, all the cards can be found in Deluxe Pack. But if you want to make it more competitive, I strongly recommend changing the Giovanni card to Center Lady and Sabrina card to Repel card. Okay, so that's it for the intro, and let's start. Okay, so Darkrai EX. Let's see his setup. Okay, so it's gonna be a Solgaleo deck. Giratina will be very helpful. Perfect. Okay, let's use research. Hopefully I can get something. Rock Helmet and Potion. Okay, so let's put a Rock Helmet on my Darkrai EX. And then Broken Space below. Okay, so don't need to worry about the Solgaleo. We'll be searching for it. Okay, another Solgaleo setup. Does he have a tool? Repel. So he really wants to put the damage on my Giratina. That's okay. Okay. So I'll give him a same lesson. Let's use Sabrina. So he has to waste his energy. Well, he will use teleport for sure. But let's put some damage on it. And then Broken Space below. Okay. Suicune EX, okay, so that's gonna be his draw power. Teleport to Suicune EX. He has to, that's his only option. Because he wants to draw Rare Candy and Solgaleo. Okay, so I have 2 Darkrai, so let's set that up. Okay, and then Darkrai EX. Okay. And next turn I will be able to get rid of Suicune EX. I just have to be careful with his Rare Candy and the Solgaleo. Hopefully he doesn't have it. Center Lady, Suicune EX. So he's just gonna buy time. Okay, but I have Giovanni, so I'm good. Okay, so let's use red card first. Okay, and then we'll put the energy on my second Darkrai EX. Potion. And then Broken Space below. Okay. So I should have gotten rid of his Suicune EX. Made a little mistake, but I think I'll be okay. At least this way I can use the combo, Giratina EX and Darkrai EX combo. Giant Cape. Okay. Does he have it though? Okay, so he does have it. God, 200 HP. That's gonna be a little pain to get rid of. Okay. So I do have a potion, but it's not gonna do much. But I will still use potion because he might just switch it to his Skarmory. I don't want that to happen here. Okay, so let's use Darkrai EX. And then we'll use... Yeah, we'll just use Chaotic Impact. Okay. So I will be able to get rid of his Solgaleo. But let's see what he does. Lily. 100, I will still be able to get rid of it. No problem. Now let's see if he retreats. Okay. Yep, so I'm gonna use Mars. Make sure he cannot set up another Solgaleo. So perfect. I do have everything I need to win the game. So let's use Mars. Prevent the worst case scenario. Nightmare Aura. Okay, so let's get that 2 point. Then he will take out his Suicune EX. I will be able to use my red and finish the game. Unless he has another Solgaleo. That will be a problem. But I doubt that. Okay, Guzma. Okay, he doesn't have it. That's good. We'll use Teleport to Suicune EX to buy time. Okay, so this is going to be my win. Let's use Dark Prism. Then we'll use red. Okay, and that's game. Okay, going first. So starting the game with Giratina, let's see what we go against. Giratina and Wigglytuff, okay. Let's use Pokeball and see what we get. Darkrai. Okay, so let's see. 2 Darkrai, okay. It would have been nice if I could have 2 Giratina, but that's okay. Then we'll use Broken Space below. Yeah, so his Giratina will be able to hit me faster. Because he's not only using a Psychic Energy, he will be able to use his Broken Space below to charge up the Giratina. Okay, I do have a leaf, that's a good thing. Now, I could use Sabrina and make him waste his energy. So, let's see. So I'll do that. Let's use Sabrina. I'll put a Rocky Helmet to This will be able to buy some time here. Okay, and then broken space below. Okay, so this way he cannot put 4 energy on that Giratina. He will retreat. Okay, and then broken space below. Giant Cape. Okay, so his main Pokemon is going to be the Giratina. With a Wigglytuff support. Okay, great. I do have a Cyrus, so let's call that Wigglytuff. Good. And then we'll use Darkrai one more time. Okay, and then we'll use Broken Space below. Good. If we have a red card, you have 9 cards left, and if we have a red, I could one-shot that Giratina EX. But let's see. Okay, so another Giratina. Okay, so he's gonna prepare to Giratina. I'm not gonna let him do that. Let's actually use Leaf and retreat. And then I'm gonna use my Darkrai to deal damage and get myself a point first. Okay, let's use Dark Prism. Okay. So unless you use Giovanni or Red, my Darkrai will be able to take 1 damage. Okay, so here comes the Giratina. I really hope I can survive 1 turn, but let's see. No red card or Giovanni. Perfect. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, and then we'll just hit him after drawing some cards. So I do have my Giratina here. Pokeball doesn't do anything. Okay, let's use Dark Prism. Okay, and then I should be able to win. Let's see. Maybe he will just retreat. But I doubt that. Center Lady. Okay. Okay, but he will not be able to use Leaf, so he will lose the energy. Yep. Okay then. Okay. So let's use... I'll just use my Giratina EX. Okay, and then let's use Mars. So he plays with 1 card. And then we'll use Chaotic Impact. And then next turn I should be able to win if I can have the red card, which I think I can get it, but let's see what happens. Since I used all my Cyrus and a Sabrina. Sabrina. Okay. Let's use my Giratina EX. Then he's gonna use Broken Space below, of course. Okay. It's a good thing I have a Rocky helmet. Okay, and then we'll use Darkrai EX. And then we'll use Broken Space below. And next turn I'm gonna pull it back, and I should be able to win the game. Let's see. It'll be my loss if he has a red card, but let's see what happens. Okay, so this is going to be my win. Okay, let's retreat. And then take out my Giratina and finish the game. Perfect.